I was reading some reviews of patients for radiology exams, things like staff talking about personal problems instead of seeing how long we've been waiting, and tech greeted me with their coffee and I was fasting, or I got lost trying to find the department, then they were mad I was late. These things really got me thinking. Did we get patient care wrong in the 90s? Were they just silly rules? I went to school in Reading, PA in 95, and I was the 50th class to graduate. So do the math, that's 1947 they started. And they accepted 4 girls and 1 guy every year. I was the lucky guy. And they sat us down day one and said, hey, these are kind of the rules of patient care. And to this day, they still stick with me. So here are kind of the 5 top patient care rules that still stick with me today. So you come up on a patient walking down the hallway, walking kind of slow. You're in a hurry, you've got to take films to the doctor or whatnot, take films to the OR. It's okay just to politely go around them. No, not at all. That rule is never pass a patient in the hall. It's rude. It makes them feel like they're incapable of keeping up with people. It makes them feel bad about themselves. You stay behind them, be patient, and even talk to them. Scenario number 2. You have a patient stop you in the hall and ask you how to get to the lab. What do? Well, you point them this way, tell them to take a left and a right, and wish them well. Now, you find out where the patient needs to go, and you walk them there and make sure they get there safely. Scenario number 3, you're at the front desk helping out, and one of your colleagues asks you how your weekend was. So what do? You have to tell them what happened and how the whole weekend went. No. If there are patients around, you don't talk about other patients, you don't talk about your personal life, you stay 100% focused on the patients in your area. Scenario 4. You didn't get lunch, you're running behind, it's okay to take your soda with you to get your next patient, finish a bite to eat, just so you explain to the patient what's going on. No, absolutely not. You never drink, eat, or let patients know you're going to the restroom while they're in the vicinity, in or around them. Scenario number 5. You're on a long case, you're doing special procedures, and it's lunchtime and it's your turn to go. So we're going to just have someone just come in and relieve you, no big deal. No, absolutely not. If you were the patient, you want to see the same people in the room when you're late on the table as when you get up. It feels very awkward for patients when you get off the table and there's a new person standing there and you have no idea who they are. So those are the 5 rules that still stick with me. What do you think?